from the North Shore of the Allegheny River, we're inside beautiful PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the San Diego Padres and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's Pirates baseball next on the show. Randy Armstrong will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Digging in, Starling Marte. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Left fielder, Starling Marte.
And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. First pitch of the at-bat. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, this team's been playing some good ball. You know, Yogi Berra has that saying, it's getting late early, and Dero, they're starting to open up a nice lead in the month of May. I like that line right there.
Yeah, without question, this team has played well the whole month of April, found themselves in first place with a nice division lead, and they want to continue to put that foot on the throttle.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. A chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I know they're hoping for more out of Charlie Blackmon right now. He's really struggled in the power category the last 10 games. How about 0 home runs? You wouldn't expect that from a guy with the kind of power that he displays. Hopefully, this is the game he turns it around.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First offering on its way. Lifted the other way out to left center. Brummett on the move. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, first baseman, Steve Garvey.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Steve Garvey. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses for ball one. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, Dero, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Ground ball foul down the left side. The 1-1 home. And he fouls this one off. Another one sent foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is on the ground over the first. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. And now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. Tyson Ross, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy wasn't too bad in this last one, Matt. Pitched all the way through the 6th inning. And listen, that's what you ask for nowadays. If you can get your starter to get you through the 6th inning and turn it over to the bullpen, he took the loss in the last one, but he actually pitched pretty well.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Christian Brummett, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Guys, the swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, guys, this is a dangerous team right now. Game 1 of a new series, coming off a sweep. Everybody's feeling good. Swinging the bats red hot. This should be interesting.
Now the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. There is Solarte. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And we'll have to see how they want to score that play.
Wow, the last thing you want to do is give the home team an unearned base in the first inning. Now they've got a speedster on the bag with no outs and a good chance to score early in this game.
Now a throw over, and he's back standing. Standing in now, Randy Wiggins, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. He comes in at 262 on the year, 3 homers and 14 driven in. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
When I see guys check swinging, they're not seeing the baseball. They're not picking it up. You got to take a step back. The only thing you tell yourself in this situation is do not move your head.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Missed with a slider. The 1-2. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for route number 1. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Hero, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
And this one gets away. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
Ball and a strike.
Not too often do you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Blackman is under it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
Right fielder, Roberto.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Roberto Clemente. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set and the pitch. Fouled away. Brummett on third with 2 out. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think he got a shot to stay inside that one.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
The 1-2. checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. Now the 3-2 pitch. Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball 4.
Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Stepping up to the plate, Christopher Wiggins. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. First delivery to him on the way. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucco rally as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Dave Winfield. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit out towards second. Wiggins is up with it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Yonhervis Solarte. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Here's a strike.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Scorched to third. Wiggins moving to his right. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Batting second, second baseman, Rougned Odor.
Here's Rougned Odor now. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Padres. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Into the box, Curtis Wiggins. He'll lead it off against Tyson Ross.
Curtis Wiggins.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Odor calls for it. 1 out.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on base. And let's take a look at Starling Marte, another one of those super athletic outfielders of the new regime. Ability to cover ground, can play multiple positions in the outfield and hit in the middle of the order.
Up next for the Buccos, Brian Brummett, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. And it's fouled away. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. high in the air out to center field. Blackman is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 8, first baseman, Scott Gifford.
Ready now, Scott Gifford. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. First pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Looking at his career totals, Gifford comes into play with a slugging percentage over .490, just shy of .500. So he's looking to inch closer to that nice plateau right here. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. So 1-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Solarte is there, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We've got more on this Sunday night after this. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Hey, that's another nice 2-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Pitch on its way to Avila. High pop-up. And there's the first out.
Batting 8, shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Into the box now, Miguel Rojas. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Brummett is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting 9, pitcher, Tyson Ross.
Up next, it'll be the pitcher for the Padres, Tyson Ross. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And that misses, ball 1. Padres still with the big goose egg in the hit column thus far. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Good back-to-back sliders right there. That just tells me that he feels really good about his breaking ball, and if he continues to have good command of that hard slider, he should continue to do well in this ballgame.
The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
3rd inning, no score to this point. To short. Wiggins right there. And the throw pulls him off the base, and the inning's going to continue.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Here's Starling Marte. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. That's inside. 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
2-0 count, the pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Ross, the runner at first with two gone.
Two and two. So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Padres leave one. Home half of the third coming up. No score. And now it's the Pirates pitcher, Randy Armstrong. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line hard. Foul. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the Buccos' first hit of the game is good for extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
When you've got the pitcher leading off an inning, you have to feel pretty confident about getting the first out without much problems. But the pitcher with a bat in his hands had other ideas. Put some solid wood on it and found himself on second with the leadoff double.
Coming to the plate now, Christian Brummett, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Here's the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Looking to drop one down, but he can't make contact. 1-2. The 1-2. In the dirt here. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Randy Wiggins. Checked his swing there and pops this one up. Avila shading to his right, makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Up next for the Pirates, third baseman, Tyler Wiggins.
Riding in once again, Tyler Wiggins. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Not close. It's 2-0.
With 2 outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything to hit in this at bat. Not much reason for it.
Ross pauses. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
The 2-2. He swung on and missed, strike 3. 1 left for Pittsburgh. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in to try it again, Charlie Blackmon comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case. Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the Friars are into the hit column.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's a look over to first. Runner back safely. Into the box now, Steve Garvey. Strike called. Now the throw down. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Well, he tried to turn a single into a double by stealing second on the first pitch, but they were ready for it. Good catch and throw from behind the plate, and it's like that base hit never happened.
And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And that one just missed outside.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Here now the 2-2. Chopped weakly to the left. And there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 31, Dave Winfield.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dave Winfield. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Sliders in for a strike.
Hey, down 0-2. He better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
The 1-2. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. Padres go down quietly. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Ready for another chance. Roberto Clemente. He drew a walk his first time up.
Roberto Clemente.
First offering on its way. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Clemente is really a rare talent in this sport. A true five-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch, not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game. If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off well.
Fouled off. The next 3-2. Count remains full. Try it again, 3-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And as you see there, just 1 mile an hour separating these two arms so far. 96 on one hand, 95 on the other. At the plate, Christopher Wiggins. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2.
No strike.
Now the 2-0 home. Bounce it to the left side. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Curtis Wiggins.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Curtis Wiggins. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now the 1-0. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. Striding into the box, Yonhervis Solarte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Third baseman, Yonhervis Solarte.
First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there. In his career, Solarte hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Behind 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Clemente moving in, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the
So
Padres.
still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Here's Rougned Odor now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error for the Padres so far. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Skied into straightaway right. Clemente has a read on it. 2 gone.
The catcher, number 13, Alex Avila.
Standing in, Alex Avila. He topped out in his first trip. First pitch on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Now the 1-0. His fastball taken high for a ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Two and 1.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
This is back toward the mound. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Into the box, Miguel Rojas, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. Rojas, playing here in his age 29 season, is a 5-year vet at the major league level. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Hit out towards second. Backhanded. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
You know, Dero, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
And the Padres pitcher behind with a 1-2 count. Avila over at second. Rojas on at first with 2 down. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Padres leave a pair. Halfway home, still no score. Digging in, Brian Brummett.
Leading off for the Pirates, catcher, Brian Brummett.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. The 2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Pirates right now would do anything to get that leadoff guy on. They would welcome a walk.
3-0 pitch on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Coming to the plate now, Scott Gifford. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First pitch on its way. Up around the face. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Now the 2-0 home. Runners off for second. In there. Now the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing a single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Randy Armstrong. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one.
No runs, just one hit and one error in the contest for the Pirates so far.
Ground ball right side. Odor showing off his range. And there's out number 2.
That's center fielder number 27, Christian Brummett.
So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Christian Brummett. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. And it misses. 3-1 now. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And this is going to work out for him. It's a base hit. The run comes across the score, and they jump ahead 1-0. And he's safe.
The batter number 15.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Standing in now, Randy Wiggins. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the Pirates get a run here on the RBI double. Through 5 innings, it's now 1-0 Pittsburgh. Here's Starling Marte. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. Looking to send him packing again. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Center field number 20, Charlie Blackmon.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there. Fastball that just misses inside. The 1-1 home. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And you see there, he's currently in second place on the Friars in that category. Ready for another chance, Steve Garvey. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And the runner back. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that'll be grounded foul off to the left and near Glenn Hoffman, the third base coach. Blackman, base runner at first with 1 out. The 0-1 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Now a throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And another throw over. And he'll get back in safely. And he takes a called strike 2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, Dave Winfield. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the outfield shifts into a no doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what. And that misses 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bounce it to the left side. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him and the side is retired. 1 left for San Diego. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tyler Wiggins. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First delivery to him on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. 1-1. It's taken below the zone for a ball. The 2-1. Line towards center field. Blackman has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball, but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
In now, Roberto Clemente. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
1 out, nobody on. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Christopher Wiggins is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Sliders strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Into the box now, Christopher Wiggins. As he rips it on the ground to second. Sliding stop by Odor. What an outstanding play to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They lead it 1-0. Back here in Pittsburgh, it's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one, but before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. Riding in once again, Yonhervis Solarte. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Wiggins has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Up next for the Padres, second baseman, Ruben Odor.
Ready once again, Rougned Odor. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a strike.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that 2-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got a piece. It's 2-2.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
Hit out towards second. Wiggins scoops it up on to first, and there are 2 down.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Digging in now for San Diego, Alex Avila. Pitch on its way to Avila. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Padres down in order. It remains 1-0. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Jason Mott is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch.
Number 30.
Jed Jerko will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Ready for another shot now, Curtis Wiggins.
Leading off for the Pirates, the shortstop, Curtis Wiggins.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. The 1-1 misses, ball 2. Got a piece. It's 2-2.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
The 2-2 is taken, but called strike 3 as he might have gotten a little extra off the plate that time.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field. 4th home run for him on the season, and that'll give the Pirates a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Now batting, first baseman, Scott.
Standing in now, Scott Gifford. Popped him up. Solarte on the move. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, pitcher, Randy Armstrong.
Digging in to try it again, Randy Armstrong. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
2 out, nobody on. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
And now pitch on the way. Soft liner towards short. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
He came to play today. Not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Stepping in now, Christian Brummett, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he fouls this one off. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Ready with the 1-2. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Garvey will put this one away, and the side is retired. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 2-0 Pittsburgh. So striding in, Miguel Rojas. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A 1 pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
The 1-2. Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
Second baseman, Jed Jerko.
Here's Jed Jerko now, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Now here's the Pirates manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless he'll depart with the lead.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Pirates, number 45, Elmer Christian.
First pitch on its way. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8. So with his day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening. Next to the plate for the Padres, Starling Marte. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. Here comes the first pitch. This is line to left. Wiggins will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They trail it here 2-0. Up next for the Buccos, Randy Wiggins. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Randy Wiggins.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Therefore, it is Blackman, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting.
Well, it's been a game of starting pitching so far. As on cue, we give you a look at our starter comparison for these two guys in our 2-0 ball game. Digging in once again, Tyler Wiggins. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Just a tick behind for a strike.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-2 drives it out to deep right center field. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, and he is in there.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know, it one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Roberto Clemente. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now it's driven the other way with some authority. Headed toward the foul pole. And that's off the left field wall. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
In now, Christopher Wiggins. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and a strike now. Clemente, the runner at second with 1 away. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
I wouldn't be surprised if he used his aggressiveness against him right here. You're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1. Might as well fish a little bit further.
And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
3-2, full count. Runner at second here with one man out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Blackman calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
That was a nice job to track that one down in the alley because it definitely saved a run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
Into the box, Curtis Wiggins. He's set. Here it comes. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Men on third with 2 down. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And oh, trouble averted as he takes away extra bases, and the inning is over. Definitely worth another look as he scales the wall to take away a home run. Back with more Sunday Night Baseball following this. A beautiful nighttime shot there of downtown Pittsburgh as we're ready for what remains of this one from PNC Park. Here's Charlie Blackman now. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Charlie Blackman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
First baseman, Steve Garvey.
Digging in the switch hitter, Steve Garvey. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Mike Christian answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
Mike Christian.
First offering on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Wiggins is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Winfield.
And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres, Dave Winfield. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Here it comes. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Throw to first will be in time for the final out, and the Pirates have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Wow, you don't see a closer finish better than that very often. Only needed 4 pitches to slam the door in their face and salt this game away for his guys.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Pittsburgh Pirates used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Randy Armstrong earns win number 4 on the season. Tyson Ross is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight for the victorious Pirates. 3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. The Padres, no runs, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 42 minutes. A reminder that extra tea service to the South Hills is available across the bridge at either the Wood Street or Gateway Center station. 33X West busway buses are also available with service to Carnegie, Bell, Trafton, and Sheridan stations. Also, return trips to Station Square on the Gateway Clipper fleet are available outside the stadium for 1/2 hour after the final pitch.